Hey guys, it's AVG back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing why has the WWE never had a black WWE champion? The WWE has been around since 1963, which is a whole lot of years. During the course of the company's history, they've had white champions, Italian, Mexican, Canadian, Samoan, and a guy that was half black and half Samoan. But is that good enough? No. And while we're at it, where are the Asian champions? Yokozuna was a Samoan guy pretending to be Asian. Just another example of the blatant racism exhibited by former President Jack Tunney. The WWE has never had a black WWE champion, and it's starting to get ridiculous. Here's a list of former African American superstars that were never WWF/WWE champion. So, let's get started on the list. So, let's get started. First up is the Junkyard Dog. Not since Negro Troublemaker, a wrestler who competed for Mississippi Championship Wrestling in the 1950s, has there been a wrestler with a more racist name. Sylvester Ryder didn't live in a junkyard, nor was he a dog. In fact, he was forced to walk to the ring wearing a chain around his neck and dance while he was doing it. It was like a goddamn minstrel show, and fans ate it up, especially the kids. Ooh, a black guy with whips and chains who barks like a dog. Let's cheer for him, ironically. It was so sad, and he took it all with a smile on his face. His reward, he was... Next up is Coco Beware, another guy that danced around like he was a clown. But this time, instead of a chain, he carried around a bird. Vince was so worried about Coco breaking the law that he teamed him up with a white guy named Owen Hart to keep him out of trouble. I'm surprised Coco wasn't forced to call him Master as a team. They were dubbed High Energy, probably because Vince thought Coco was on cocaine. Next on my list is Ron Simmons, also known as Farouk. Ron Simmons became the first ever black world champion when he beat Vader for the WCW world title in 1992. You know why he became champion? It wasn't because he earned it. It was because his name was drawn out of a hat. Yeah, that's how WCW did things. It was a smart move, however, because Ron Simmons was insanely over, and it was a good PR move for a company that was still trying to find an identity. Later, he went to the WWF under the name Farouk, where he made his debut by attacking Ahmed Johnson. Black on black violence. He later started a faction called the Nation of Domination, which was a less cool version of the Black Panthers. He never became world champion again, nor did he achieve that much success in WWF. He has since retired and is mostly known amongst fans nowadays for a catchphrase that isn't witty or funny. Damn. So, number 4 on my list is the Godfather. A guy whose character was that of a pimp. He would strut to the ring with several prostitutes, all the while dancing to porn music. Could you imagine if he became WWF champion? and the champion from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 300 pounds and being accompanied to the ring by Brenda, Letitia, Linda, Felicia, Dawn, Lashana, Ines, and Alicia, Teresa, Monica, Sharon, Nikki, Lisa, Veronica, Karen, Vicky, Cookie. You met her at an ice cream parlor. Tanya, Diane, Lori, and Carla. Marina, Selena, Katrina, Sabrina, with 3 Kims. Latoya and Tina, Shelly, Bridget, Kavi, Rashida, Kelly, Nicole, Angel, Johnita, Stacy, Tracy, Rana, and Rhonda, Donna, Yolanda, Tawana, and Wanda. He is the WWE Champion. Well, you get the point. Number 5. Ahmed Johnson. According to some interviews he was supposed to be WWF champion sometime around 1996 or 1997, but the man held him back because he was black. I suppose that's possible, or maybe it was because he spent most of his career botching simple moves and making out with Goldust. It's probably a combination of all those things. 6. DLo Brown. Vince was so worried that DLo was part of a real gang that he made him wear a bulletproof vest to the ring. On screen, he was part of the radical Black Panther-esque faction called the Nation of Domination, but off screen, he was part of a real gang called We Hate Whiteys. One night, during a match with Droz, he took his hatred too far when he purposely broke Droz's neck. To be honest, I probably wouldn't have made him WWE Champion after that either. Number 7. Booker T. Booker T was a 5-time WCW champion, a WWE World Champion, but he was never a WWE Champion. Well, why not, sucker? He had all the talent, the in-ring skills, the mic skills, the criminal record. He was a perfect candidate for WWE Champion, but it just never panned out for the guy. Things may have been different if he was white. And last on my list is Viscera / Mabel / Big Daddy V. He was a mountain of a man who was pretty agile for a guy his size. He was with the WWE on and off for over 15 years, but he was never WWE champion. Why not? Because they don't make straps that big, I suppose. Rest in peace. Will we ever see a black WWE champion? I don't know, but unless John Cena starts wearing blackface, it probably won't be anytime soon. So that's it for today, guys. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. As always, AVG, same, peace.